In today's video, I want to discuss the topic about self-sabotage and how it can really affect our lives in so many different ways. Hi, I'm Dr. Brett, and I have a passion about men's mental health and well-being and the stigma that surrounds what a real man should be, but also I want to help men deal with their shit and become the best possible version of themselves. So let's talk about self-sabotaging behavior. Self-sabotaging behavior basically creates a problem in all different parts of our lives. It can interfere with any long-term goals that we might have. It can interfere with relationships. It can affect your health and well-being. And as a self-sabotager, a lot of times you can drive people away. And why do we self-sabotage? There's a lot of reasons behind it, but some of them include like a fear of failure. You could have a fear of success or feeling that you're not worthy enough. It could also, you might feel inadequate or not good enough in regards to what you're doing or who you're with. So what a lot of self-sabotagers do is they focus on the negative and they let fear control them or guide them in their path. So instead of just taking life by the balls, and if they're afraid to, they basically just back off and don't do what could make them successful in whether it's relationships or business or work or whatever it is. The other thing that we do as self-sabotagers is we can focus on the past. Sometimes it's focusing on our past glories, thinking we'll never get to that status again, or more often than not, we focus on our past failures. And our past failures can really guide us because that's where the fear comes from. The other things that we can do as self-sabotagers is we feel like we don't measure up. And this is where I fell into this category. You know, I wasn't smart enough, or I wasn't skilled enough, or fit enough, or rich enough, or attractive enough. Whatever the case may be, you never feel like you're good enough. And what we do as self-sabotagers is we procrastinate. And I'm a great procrastinator. And you always leave things till the last minute. And I believe all this self-sabotaging, so for me, I think I've mentioned in past videos that I actually have sabotaged relationships in the past where I just feel like it's time to get out. And there was no real reason for it apart from the fact that I felt like I probably wasn't good enough. I didn't know where I was going to go with that relationship, and I wasn't fully committed because I never felt really that I was worthy to be in love. I self-sabotaged work as well. I'd get to a certain level at work and I'd move on and go somewhere else. So I think a lot of it all comes down to, I believe, is just your self-belief and your self-worth, what you think you're actually worth. And if you don't get rid of that, you continue to self-sabotage. So whether it comes from a childhood trauma or abuse or assault or rejection or abandonment or bullying, whatever your issue may be that causes you to sabotage yourself in life and love and relationships and work, then you need to deal with that stuff so you can actually move on and become the best version of yourself. So for a lot of self-sabotagers, we play this negative movie in our head over and over again, and if we don't stop that negative movie, it just becomes overbearing and you can't move forward because you think, she doesn't love me enough, or I'm not good enough for her, and you play that over and over again. So you never allow the relationship to develop, or you don't allow the work to progress because you don't feel like you're good enough or you deserve it. If you take these videos I'm doing, for example, I was told many moon ago, probably last year by a friend of mine, that you need to do 100 videos before you start getting good. And that scared me. And I've done 20 of these so far. And am I great at it? No. But am I getting better? Am I improving? Yes. And what I've learned is that I have to put myself out there. I have to put my heart and soul on the line. And I'm getting better at that. I'm not great at it. I tell my truth, but am I saying it with all the passion and drive that I should be saying it with? Probably not, because I'm still getting comfortable being in front of the camera. Hi. So don't be afraid to step out and do what you have to do. But you have to make sure that to have that self-love and that self-belief and that self-worth, then you have to get rid of the other shit that's holding you back. You have to get rid of that stuff that's causing you to self-sabotage. And if you don't do that, you can't move forward. So you just got to face those demons that are holding you back. and know that you can change. I didn't think it was possible, but once you've got the tools and you have the know how to do it, it makes a big difference. And once you do that, all of a sudden there's a big step forward. So jump in feet first and just start. I mean, we all have a history, we all have a past. It's about how you deal with that history and how you deal with that past. And like I said, if I can do it, anybody can. So just get out there and do it. Once you get over that mountain, believe me, there's, as you can see in the background, green pastures and sort of a flowing river of happiness and inner peace. And that is where you want to be, because that's where you can be your true self, true to you, true to your family and your loved ones. And I'd love to hear any feedback you have. If you've got any questions or you have anything, just personal message me. I'm more than happy to take any queries. But I'd love you to write down below on Facebook here what self-sabotaging behaviours you've had in the past and how you've overcome it. I'd love to hear some inspiring stories from you so you can inspire others as well, which I hope I'm doing for you as well. So if you like my videos, please share them with your friends or family or anyone you think may benefit from our chats we have. So until next time, peace and love. Bye.